Joining us now is Sunday's winner, Kasey Kahne. First off, congratulations. Very impressive. But I got to ask you, before the race, you said you liked the challenge of road course racing, but felt like you struggled at it in the past. What have you learned that made you so good on Sunday?
Well, I was, Saturday in practice, I've learned where we've been so bad or why we've been so bad in the past there throughout the race and how it would get better or worse throughout the race. So Saturday in practice, we really worked on, keeping the rear in the track, the back of the car kind of planted in the racetrack, and that was something that we hadn't had in the past. And, come Sunday, it just really played into our favor. With the heat on the racetrack, we still had a lot of drive, and the race went, we had our whole strategy. It seemed to work out perfect. It was about the same strategy as what Tony was on, and it worked out good for both of us.
And your skills were on display as well, especially on restarts. Double file, little room for error. What were your thoughts on those restarts, especially at the end of the race?
Well, they were pretty challenging. There was a lot, going through my mind. Don't spin the tires, get through the gears, beat Tony off of the top of the hill, off of turn 2. And, we were able to do that. I was really happy with my car and the way it took off. I don't think Tony's was taking off quite as good, or he was spinning the tires. Something was happening to him, and it was creating me to get a little bit of space there. And that's really all we needed, as long as I didn't make a mistake.
And of course, it was not only a good day for you, but for Richard Petty Motorsports as a whole. 3 RPM cars finished amongst the top 10, but because this type of racing is so unique, how much of an indication can we take from this particular race to give us an idea where RPM stands heading forward?
Well, I think you can definitely take some of it. We've, they've been working really hard building us new cars, faster cars. The engines are getting better. AJ did an awesome job. Elliott did an awesome job. And, I think Reed was actually going to be really good. I had followed him on Saturday, and he looked fast to me. So he had something break. But other than that, all 4 of our cars were fast. And I think it'll be, great for confidence and for momentum for everybody at Richard Petty Motorsports, which I look forward to going into New Hampshire this weekend.
I think the icing on the cake for a lot of folks out there, Kasey, was seeing the King in victory lane. It's been more than 10 years since Richard Petty celebrated a victory. What do you think this win meant for him?
Well, I think it had to have meant a lot. I know at the start of the year, when I learned that Richard Petty was going to be with us and we were going to, be part of Richard Petty Motorsports, I was pretty excited. And I told myself then that I wanted to be the driver that put Richard back in victory lane. And fortunate, we ended up being that team that did it. And to see him in there, to see the smile on his face, take pictures.